Mr. Prynne, a kind man at heart, who sinned by making a young, beautiful woman like Hester Prynne believe she was happy. Here we see he is kindly, and a completely pure and upright man. The start of Chillingworth's deterioration begins when he realizes Hester has committed adultery and decides to seek out her lover. He cannot simply forgive the two of them, even though Hester had believed that her husband was dead. As such, Chillingworth is driven into a vicious descent into corruption, in which he is compelled to violate his victim in order to satisfy his hunger for vengeance. In came vengeance, and out went compassion. The first scene opens up to Hester's prison room. Hester is slowly rocking baby Pearl when suddenly Chillingworth appears.
Look at what has become of us both. Come to Boston, hoping to find that you've made a good home for yourself. And what do I find? You standing on a scaffold, holding that baby who isn't even mine, wearing that letter of shame upon your bosom. You've really outdone yourself now, Hester.
I'm terribly sorry. I thought you had died abroad. We've been gone for so long.
I understand, but I mean, who would ever want to marry someone as ugly as me, as old as me, although I am quite intelligent? I'm a monster. Say it aloud, Hester. Say it. Precisely. But despite this, I need to know who wronged us both. Please.
No. We will never find out who he is.
Hester! We must find him!
Why are you even doing this? I'm already enduring the consequences of my sin. Why are you going after him?
Because I need to satisfy my need for blood! And also for revenge. Oh, and Hester, don't tell anybody I was ever your husband. Ever. Your paramour's life depends on it.
And so begins Vengeance's consumption of Roger Chillingworth. Hester and her young daughter Pearl were headed to Governor Billingham's estate to deliver a fine pair of gloves that he had ordered. She has heard rumors that Pearl may be removed from her care, and plans to address the problem with Governor Billingham. Little does she know that Dimmesdale, Reverend Wilson, and Chillingworth are also at the estate. Upon arrival, Hester notices the change that has occurred in Chillingworth since they last spoke many years ago.
Who made thee, child?
I am Mother's child, and my name is Pearl.
She does not know who made her? We don't need to discuss this any further. Pearl should be removed from Hester's care.
No! This is my child! I have every right to raise her! You can't take her away from me. Dimmesdale, you will vouch for me, won't you?
God gave her the child. I feel it is best that little Pearl resides with Hester.
You speak with a strange earnestness, Mr. Dimmesdale. Why is that?
Oh, thank you, Dimmesdale, thank you!
The child is odd, is she not? We should investigate her nature to decipher the identity of her father.
No.
Curses!
Hester speaks with Chillingworth concerning the heart-wrenching condition of Dimmesdale. Hester finds Chillingworth to be even more eager and fierce than she could have ever imagined him to be.
Without my help, your Dimmesdale will not be alive.
But are you hurting him?
Yes. Yes, I am, but the man deserves his punishment for his sin.
You are hurting a good person here, you fiend!
Yes. All right, I admit it. No one has gone through as much pain as this man. I'm sucking the life out of him. For my own pleasure. And what of it? It is his fault that I became like this. You knew me. Before Hester, I was a humble, honest man, dedicated to my studies. Now look at me. Look what I have become.
A vampire.
Yes, it is fate that has twisted our souls so. Let this black flower blossom as it may. Now go away.
Dimmesdale, in an effort to redeem himself and admit his sin, beckons to Hester and Pearl on the New England holiday in front of the entire town. Chillingworth desperately tries to stop Dimmesdale, for if he confesses, there will be nothing more that Chillingworth can punish him for.
No, Dimsdale! Send the child away! Don't go up that scaffold!
But I must. I must confess in front of my people and my God.
If you go up that scaffold, I am ruined! My purpose defeated!
I must confess my sin. You cannot stop me. Woman, climb.
You have escaped me!
That's a wrap, folks. We've delved into what's really at the heart of Chillingworth's deterioration, and that's vengeance. There's nothing more destructive than a serious case of revenge, especially when someone could have just forgiven and moved on in the first place. Revenge completely consumed whatever good Chillingworth had inside of him, and once this vengeance wasn't fed after Dimsdale's death, his goodness began to return, and as he left Pearl, who wasn't even his daughter, with an inheritance to his fortunes.
Oh, there should be a scene where she like screams at the top of her lungs. And then like all the trees start moving.
Go.
What are you doing to Dimsdale?
I am helping him!
What are you doing to Dimsdale? No, stop! Okay. What are you doing to Dimsdale? His condition is... You can't stop me. Okay, restart. But his condition is... With that one, okay.
And now look what he has made me, look what I have become. Hester goes, a vampire! And then you say, yes, it is fate.
Yes.
Way to go, scare the woman.
It is that has twisted our souls! So, let us be forever blossom as
Oh,
it...
sweet God.
Now go thy way, Hester Pine.
Turn.
Prin!
Hester Pine.
I say prine like a prine fish.
Alright.
No! This is my child! I have ever... Ow, you were... Like, curse him!
Alright, come on.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
But I haven't.
But his condition is...
I am...
Without my
Your
help.
You're what?
Not my help.
Pause or what?
Here we go.
Okay.
Go. You've heard of that Chillingworth guy? I'm living with him. Pretty weird. Yeah. You know, with my sin and all, I really wish someone knew about it, even if it was either my closest friend or my worst enemy.
But you have a worst enemy.
Who?
Chillingworth.